So welcome back in this room. First of all, I want to thank you on behalf of all for the wonderful show that you gave us this weekend. 4 days ago, we were in this same room in the opening press conference, and we were wondering who would win the 13th edition and of the Baja, and who tonight would be on the top step of the podium. So now, not tonight, but in afternoon, just a little bit hot. So I start from Yazid for victory here in Pordenone, and especially is the third consecutive, as we say now in the lift, because if it's true that today you equals the record of Pierre Lartigue, it's also true that the French driver of Citroën got them consecutively. So today you reach one of the two main goals regarding this and the Italian Bahia Palmares. Are you ready for the next year already?
Sure. First, thank you for everybody, and thank you, Mr. Moro and the team, to make this event always nice and also have nice event. Before start the rally, very, very impressive what all the team do it in the dinner. We are really happy for this event, and sure, I am very happy, me and Timo and my team, Mr. John Mark 2.5, everything is going well, and really we are happy, and with this record 4 times, sure, our target not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the secret thing, I think all the winner when I do with Hilux, all with Toyota. 2014 I am with Toyota, and go back and again, and with Toyota always win. Maybe some secret with a good car and good no story. Okay. Love story, yes.
It's a real love story.
Yeah, sure, real.
Okay, so today you win your first points of the World Cup, but the road this year for you and for Timo for sure, it will be very uphill because you have not so many points given the considerable disadvantage that you have in this moment. What do you think? What do you do in this point? I mean, you will be in Baja Aragon next in 2 weeks or not?
First, unlucky before first rally in Heil in my home. I come from Courchevel ski and I broke my ribs, and unlucky we can't make a race. But from now, all the Baja I do it because also I enjoy to do it and also have catch some point. If no point anywhere, sure we continue to enjoy and to have more experience. That's our target.
Yeah, that was my second question, because if you now start to think to the Cup, the World Cup, for sure is different.
Yes.
But maybe you decide to come just sometimes, some spot here and there, just to
No, I
enjoy.
do all full. Only Poland because I go to Argentina. I have one fight there.
For sure.
And after we see what's going on.
Okay, great. So I have a question for you and also for Timo about the track of today, if you liked, and if the rain of 2 days ago, 3 days ago, in your opinion, simplified the track or, at the contrary, made more complicated the situation.
No, for us, I think the track is very nice, and also what I know have some motivation, cut some 5K in the stage to avoid some big water, and the stage for us is very nice, and we enjoy a lot. Have mixed terrain, is twisty, technical, very, very narrow for our car some place, and for some places open and in the river and in the bumpy like you are in desert.
I imagine that I'm sure that all the fans of the Italian Bahia are very happy for this, because maybe tomorrow or in 2 days we will find all the parts of your car in some houses for sure.
Also, sure you find also some bell from the farmer.
Okay, yes, I can imagine. Timo, about the track, what did you think? And about also yesterday and today, because the track in the opposite sense for sure is different.
Yes, for sure. We know Italian Baja is always quite special from the side of the track. Everybody's a little bit scared before about the water. Luckily, it was not so deep to this event. And I think the worst parts they cut out. It was a good decision. At the end, it's always a nice mix of very fast stages, fast sections, especially in the Rios, where we really go very fast in the water, which is making quite nice pictures at the end. But like Yazid said, also very, very narrow and twisty sections in the forest where you sometimes don't see where to go. And sure, our cars are quite wide. I think now the road is quite good visible now after we all passed. I was quite surprised today when we went on the opposite direction of the stage. There were really, really deep ruts, and coming from the opposite direction means also that in many junctions you have to be really careful with the deep ruts. The car's lifting sometimes, and it's really hard to turn. But at the end, we managed well. We are very happy to win this 30 edition.
You try sometimes on two wheels today, I think, huh?
I think it
Too
was
many
quite,
times, maybe.
I think it was quite often on two wheels, yes.
Okay, Mathieu, welcome.
Welcome, thank you.
And just to know about the starting position, how it's important is in a race like the Italian Baja. Yesterday you was in second position. Today you were again in second position. Is something is changing? What is the best thing for a race like this?
It's never easy here, but depends a little bit of the weather, I will say, because if you add some dust in this kind of narrow forest and narrow piste, it's very difficult then to overtake and to pass if you catch the car in front of you. As we cannot really use well the system to overpass, better to be in the front, I will say. But then you don't have the lines, and for sure you lose a little bit of time. So yeah, it's a compromise. But,
exactly.
From yesterday, the fight with everybody, but especially with Yazid and Timo was fantastic. We were really close, and our goal today was to push a little bit more to catch him. But unfortunately, we have a technical issue. But it was nice to fight here and to do this challenging track that Mao did for us.
Is possible to know something more about the technical issue that you had?
After 10K, 15K, we were running only on 2 front-wheel drive. So here it's not always easy, especially when it's very twisty and narrow again in the forest. So when you cross the water also with 2-wheel drive front, you can imagine that you don't have enough speed to cross the water. And sometimes we were thinking that our race will stop there. But Nasser managed to pass everything, and finally we finished this race in the second position. That is quite good, and we took good point also for the championship. And we'll see. Now we will meet again in 2 weeks in Spain. So I hope that will be another story, that everything will goes well, and we will have a good fight again. Exactly.
Again. Carlo is curious. He wants to know, I'm not sure that you can answer, but he wants to know what Nasser said in the moment that he realized that the car was not 100% today, and when you had the technical issue.
It's never easy when you have a problem like that, for sure. But then you need to adapt and to find the solution to finish the race and to go ahead. So it's normally what we do every time when something happens, and this time was the same. So nothing special. Just you need to change your driving style a little bit, because with 2-wheel drive front is for sure not the same, especially here.
Yes.
But it's like that. So we had anyway some pleasure with Nasser together yesterday fighting again. It's fast, it's nice track. So yeah, now finish, we pass, we forget that and think about the next event.
Just a last question for you. What about the weather that is so hot inside the car, I think, and maybe in Spain it will be a little bit less?
I will say that we are lucky because our airco.
Oh, really? You have it?
Yeah, we have it inside now. You know, we are getting old, so we need to cool themselves.
I agree.
No, the system was working very well, so it's not really a big problem, the temperature.
Okay, just when you come out.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Joao. So, Joao, congratulations. You have a lot of reason to say to you congratulations, and now I go to explain also to the other, because your season this year saw you in Dakar, then in the Emirates in the UAE Desert Challenge, then in Mexico, and all races of WR Championship. What are you doing here in Italian Bahia?
Thank you, first of all. Yeah, our year started in Dakar, my first Dakar, in the T3 class. And yeah, we had a pretty difficult Dakar, and W2RC it's not that easy in the dunes. I'm not used to it, so I need to find the right pace to the cross country desert races. And here we are with the T1 Plus car, and our target now is to do Baja Aragon as well, and a few more races in Portugal to get used again to the car and to the T1 car speed.
Great. You made your cross-country debut, as you said, in 2019 in T2 class. Then you passed it in T1 with Toyota Hilux. And then last year you were in European Championship and you won also with the Mini JCW X-Raid. Then you started the season with the Yamaha SSV. So Dakar 2023, you finished in 37th position. Then you got a 10th place in a 7th place in Abu Dhabi and in Mexico. And now you arrive here with the Mini T1 Plus. So it's completely different.
Yeah, as I said, I have not a lot, but I have much more experience in Bajas like Italy, races in Portugal and Spain. And our target for this year was to gain some pace and try to be fast and try to understand the desert. And that's why we are doing the W2RC with the T3 car. It's much easier car to drive in the dunes and in the desert compared to a T1 car.
But also here, in my opinion, because the Mini is larger than...
Yeah, it's more difficult, but more fun for sure.
That's for sure. I'm not sure that is the same also for Felipe, that is more fun, or you see some trees maybe too closer. Like Mathieu and like Timo, because I don't know why, I know very well why, every time they touch on the side of the co-driver, every time. Look the car of Jazid. He's destroyed just on the right place.
I think the car was a bit destroyed in both sides, but the puncture was in my side. So
Have you seen? Exactly.
always we find some nice place or some nice rock or tree on my side for sure.
Yes. Okay, so what about also for you about the track?
No, it was like Italy.
It was good for Joao, for sure.
It was what we expect. Okay, always on the third loop that we make on the track, it's more difficult because it's opposite and sometimes the exits of the corners are not so easy. But João make a good job, and okay, it was our target more or less. Maybe we can fight a bit more, but it will be difficult with these two persons that we have in front of us. But was a good.
But the start was very good because you won the prologue, so.
Yeah, I think.
Just
was
to tell
really
the other, we are here.
was really slippery, and at the end we could make a good job. But we won the prologue, so it was more than I think what we expect.
And I want to congratulate also Joao for his clean driving because he's very top. You left many less pieces of bodywork of the other one, so people have more memories from there. It's better, in my opinion. your car is touching just a little, no?
You have to ask the mechanics, but I don't think so.
Okay,
No,
I will ask to Tobias maybe.
No, we have a few carbon fibers as well there. There are, as you said, there are a lot of narrow and twisty parts. And with these big cars, it's so difficult to try to be fast and not touching anything. But we did our best, and we didn't hurt that much the car, just carbon fiber and just a puncture on vegetation. So yeah, overall, I think it was a very good race for us.
Okay, you will continue also the World Cup Baja?
I will do Baja Aragon for sure.
That's for sure, and then?
And the rest we will see for sure some race in Portugal. The European Cup it goes to Portugal, so we will do it for sure. Baja Porto Alegre, for sure.
Sure, and what about Argentina?
The Argentina we will do, but it's part of W2RC with Yamaha.
Yamaha, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Again, congratulations to all, and wait you next year, because we need the cup get back. Where do you put your cup now?
My team, he take it. I tell no, I take it with me in the plane. 2 more save. I take 1 ticket for him.
Okay, and please send us a picture where it will be in your home.
Done.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Done. Okay.
Thank you very much.